Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? This afternoon. I'm just sitting here bored as hell and trying to figure out what I want to do. I got too much work to do, and every time I go to do it, it starts wanting to rain. So let's see if anybody wanted to in the middle of the daytime wanted to stream, and I'll give it about a few minutes and see if anybody pops in. But like I said, I'm just mainly working on trying to get this computer working out here in the shop and seeing if it's got enough bandwidth to run anything out here. So just trying to see what can happen. What may happen this time of evening. Want to see if there's anybody that might pop in or look around and see something. So I think it looks like I'm gonna be the only one around right now. So maybe there'll somebody show up in a minute. I'm just sitting here playing with myself, Jester. Hop on in here for a few minutes. I'm bored. Every time I start working, it goes to raining outside. So, and I ain't got nobody no no place to restack the shop. So I'm just bored. Lisa's sitting there laying in the house, taking her nap. So I'm just seeing whether my computer out here will work or not. Damn, it looks like I got a heck of a lag between this side and the StreamYard side today, but if you got time, Jester, jump on in here and let's argue about something. I know I'm a slacker. I'm on permanent vacation, so I had some people that had requested I start doing them back in the afternoons again so they could join, and I don't like nobody's going to join. So, well, I'm just sitting here waiting to see if anybody's going to show up. Uh, it's it's not letting us show the link in the thing up there. I don't know why like I said, I'm just will it let you click on that? Just come in here or not? I don't know whether it'll let you click on it or not. Will it? For some reason or another, I don't know what it is, but it's not. Hey, Street Fighter, how are you tonight? Today, I'm sorry. Oh Lordy, let me try to figure out how to send out some links here. It won't let me do it on the for some reason or another. It's all good. Oh gosh. For some reason or another, it's not letting me send it doggone it. Dadgummit. I'm trying to just share it out in the room, and like I said, Lisa's asleep, so I can't. Uh, says YouTube rejected my comment. What the heck is going on? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying a new computer. This computer I got in the shop, and for some reason, it's not letting me post it. Dog it, done it again. I must have broke it. Let me see. How else can I send this thing to? I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Delisa sends them on. I don't know how she sends them on Instagram. I don't think I got you on Facebook. I don't think so. Give me just a minute. I'm trying to figure out a way of doing this. That ain't gonna work. No, this is a different one. This is a different computer. This one I got in the shop messing around with, and I'm trying to get it to paste the link, but it won't paste it right. It won't allow me to paste it right. So thank you there, truck man. And I don't know how to send it to my damn phone to get it to where I can send it out to get it on Instagram. Yeah, if I wake her up, I probably would get a frying pan. Doggone it. I'm trying to learn how to do this stuff. She does all the links every week, so oh gosh. Let me drop out of StreamYard and come back in. Let me see what it comes back on now or not. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, did it take it that time? Or is it still fucking up? Hopefully it'll work now. Is you still having to running flood in our truck man, or is it? Hello, Mr. Chester. How are you, Chester?
You got it to work.
Yeah, I finally got it to work.
Yeah.
You play?
With a big enough hammer, huh?
Yeah, finally. You got y'all out touristing today?
What's that?
Y'all out touristing around today?
Oh yeah. No, we found a dog park that we like, so we're hitting that up.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, hopefully it'll work out. Hope it don't go pouring down rain. But I just got sitting here super bored, and I know if I stayed in the house, I'd be making noise while Delisa takes a damn slipping nap. So you know how that goes.
Yeah. Every time I try taking a nap, kids start cutting up and hooting and hollering and shit.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be on here for. I'm probably gonna be on here for a little bit there, truck man. I don't know how long, but hopefully some more people will show up. I know it was just a spur of the moment thing whenever I threw this thing up here.
Thing's probably got 1,000 updates to do.
Yeah, probably has. It's just one I use It's actually the newer computer I got. My newer computer. I got it down here because if I get up there at the house and try to start editing something, I screw things up. So,
Yeah.
and you know how Delisa likes to sit in the background and talk, and this year's got kind of more of a one way microphone on it, so people can't hear her when she's trying to talk in the background. So it's good on this one as she could on the other one. So. Um, Looks like a pretty day out there. Where you at?
Yeah, it's nice out. I don't think I can flip the camera.
Yeah, you got. How you doing there, little Jester?
What's that?
I said I'm hollering at. I said, hey, the little Jester there. It's in the camera. He leaned up there. I didn't.
Yeah, that's cold.
Colton. You say Colton or what'd you say his name was?
Yeah.
Hey, Colt. Yeah, it's just trying to. It's 1 minute it's sunshine and next minute it's pouring down rain. I don't know. I do not know what's going on around here with the weather.
Yeah, it's been hit or miss here in the afternoons. The clouds build up and get some rain. It's hit or miss.
Yeah, that's kind of well. It's the first 6 months of the year it flooded around here, and now it's every afternoon it's raining, or in the mist is so strong at nighttime that I can't even. I got out on the tractor while I had to blow the belt off my lawnmower because the grass is so wet, and and it's going to take 2 or 3 days to order a new one in. So I got out there on my tractor and actually started trying to use the grass cutter on the back of it, and I got too many trees in the yard. I can't get up underneath them good with the tractor. So
too big?
yeah.
Well,
Yep.
do you have a small, like a push mower or something you can hit it with?
I got to push more, but that's too much work.
Get all the stuff taken care of, and then.
Well, I've gotten, like I said, every time a cloud comes over and it starts raining just as soon as I start. So I ain't used to pulling out the push more. So, and like I said, Delisa ain't been feeling well. So
Yeah.
I don't know whether she says she just don't feel good. I don't know. I told her she better go get checked for COVID so they can put her address on the news and everything else around here. So, but
Well, even if she wasn't, they would still mark her as having it.
yeah, that's about the way it is. If you walk in a hospital, your doctor's office, a hospital nowadays, first thing they're gonna say is stick that doggone Q-tip up your nose, back to your backside of your brain, and see if you got anything in there.
Well, I don't know if it was your stream or where it was, but I was mentioning something. I threw out like a plot twist. I was like, what if all those tests, were what was spreading it? Those swabs or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing that came out. I didn't look too deep into it, but it said something about the CDC. The tests that the test kits were some of them were contaminated.
Yeah, and I mean, they said that the most cases they get now are basically people that can carry it, that can that basically have body fights it off now. So it's not nearly as.
Well, a lot of the ones that they're counting as positive are the ones that people have the antibodies for it.
Yeah.
And they're counting those as positives.
Yep. And
so I mean, they're even fudging the numbers that way. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, I mean, they've been auto accidents right around here that they've said they died of COVID when the front end of the car slammed, crashed all the way back to the motor, just all the way back into the driver's seat, just about. They've counted them as whenever they go in the hospital. If they go in the hospital for anything, they said first thing you got to do before you can get in the door is get swabbed. So,
right.
and the hospital gets more money because if it's COVID than it is any other thing. So,
Right.
and my sister-in-law actually put her in the hospital earlier today because they said she had it. I don't know whether she's got it or not, but
Yeah.
she went in there with a cough, and they went ahead and put her ass in the daggum hospital. So I don't know. I'm scared to go anywhere near a hospital right now. I'd have to be about dead if I went to the hospital or doctor's office right now.
Well, hell, takes me damn near dying to get me in one.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a place I like to hang out at.
No. And with what's going on around there now, I mean, you think that you still, well, I mean, and this stupid governor ours here, he's had everything. He's trying to fight opening everything up or anything else. So
Yeah.
it's just one big mess after another. So
Yeah. The left hand don't know what the right hand's doing.
no, he's trying to use this as a gun control measure to make our laws around here like it is in California, I think. So,
Right.
and if he gets what he wants passed, it'll be actually stricter than California. So, but they've had. But I mean, I've had my concealed for so long. I'm trying to get it. It's time to renew it. So I'm trying to get it renewed before this year. Before some of these laws take effect or it actually gets passed.
Right.
But as hard as crazy as things gotten right here, it's hard not as you try to stay not political, but sometimes you just you got to let some of that stuff slip.
Right. I mean, everything's so politicized now; it's kind of hard to avoid it.
Yeah. Well, about 20 miles from here last night, had two police officers shot. I don't know whether it was because of what it was because of, but they had about 20 miles further down the road. They've been protesting a lot. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary. Not even scary would go anywhere without anything now. Just about it.
Right. Well, that's why That's why I need to get some. If I can find something, I guess.
Yeah. Well, down around Phoenix, ain't they? Doing they having a lot of problems down around Phoenix too, about tearing down monuments and stuff too? Or,
I don't know. I haven't paid attention too much.
well, where you at now? Maybe they stay stoned enough that they don't worry about stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny that we take off and it practically falls apart after we leave. Half the city's trying to burn down,
Yeah,
and all the COVID cases.
Yeah, but
Happy girl.
sitting here, of course, and there's a damn deer standing right there in the yard. And I can't get, I can't change the camera around to get a picture of it. I can see it down under the trees, but I ain't got nothing to draw it in close enough where you can see it. Y'all can see it.
Right.
I guarantee you, hunting season, you won't see that. You won't see that son nowhere around here.
Yeah.
Which
Well, they're crazy around here. They don't give a shit. They'll just stand on the side of the road.
that's about the way they are here. I mean, last year I think it was we sat out here in the shop and there was there's a deer around here that has two babies every year, so she has twins every year, and I hadn't seen her this year, but them little phones will run slam up here to the shop up here. Just about you can just about reach out and touch them. So I mean that's how tame the deer are around here. So
Yeah.
but this time it's a little bit early for them to be out. If they're newborns, if they this year's deer because they still have spots on them and they still be laying in this tall grass around here, so or the weeds and stuff. But
Just leave the car running for a minute. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
I
finish
would,
this up and go to the back. Come over
All right. Yeah, we found a really big dog park. It's got a playground so the kids can run around and get some energy out.
cool. Yeah, most of the some of the parks around here is open back up, but there's still a good many of them that's still shut down for the kids and stuff like that. So I don't know
Well,
what's going
I mean, hell, they tried shutting them down, and it was like no fucks given and stuff. You know, play at your own risk and that kind of shit. So,
Yeah,
where's her leash?
is they talk is they gonna allow schools to open up down there? Oh,
Here, get the leash. Zach, get the leash.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, it's right here.
Zach.
Don't freak out.
yeah. You know he he ain't fenced in yet. So
All right.
well, at least you got a tribe there to go chase him down where you ain't got to run your chest.
Roxy.
Roxy, stop. Roxy, stop. There we go.
What's the time difference
Now
between you? 2 hours?
Bye. What's that?
I says the time difference. What 2 hours there?
Yeah,
Is
something
it
like that.
you on my mountain time or east or central time?
I'm not sure. I know it's 12 o'clock here.
Okay, well that's two. But it's 2:18 here, so you're 2 hours behind me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're mountain.
Yeah, you. Yeah, in Arizona, y'all didn't have to ever change times, did you?
Oh, that's going to be fun to get used to.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to that.
Yep.
Come on, Roxy. Come on. Got to smell every scent on the way to the dog park.
Yeah, they got to find every blade of grass. They got to find every blade of grass to make sure they know which dog's there when they.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you found a pretty dog anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, she's She's way different.
She's a pretty thing. She ain't. She's what? She ain't. She's still a puppy, or?
Yeah, she's 3 years old,
Oh, okay.
but in lab years, that's still
Yeah.
a puppy.
Yeah.
But she's definitely got an old spirit to her. Come on.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, if it was a real puppy, then you'd have to chase it over where you want to get it in the car or anything else. So
Yeah. No, she's a real good listener. Well, for the most part, 90% of the time. All right. Give me this. Go on. Go be free.
uh-oh. Is
There's some
is
water
it
there.
is it crowded?
Oh,
Them
hell no.
parks, them dog parks like that, are they crowded or?
Oh, hell no. There ain't nobody here.
Oh, that's good.
There's a park over there. There's some people, but not a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
I didn't grab my headset, so it's kind of windy and shit.
Uh, I don't know
I wasn't
anybody.
expecting anybody.
Well, I wasn't expecting to either. Like I said, I just sitting here bored.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, and if nobody else shows up, then I might just,
Cut it off or whatever.
yeah, just you know, there was, there's,
Well, it's fine with me. We can be bored together.
yeah, it's you know how it goes. Some people, back when I was doing a throw up occasionally, they were saying, "Well, why don't you go back to doing them in the mornings or doing them in the afternoons or something or other?" I'm I'm paid up to the end of the month
Well,
on it.
hell yeah. When you used to do it, I was at work and I'd be bored at work.
Yeah,
Shoot the shit then.
yeah. Right now it's you know, but yeah, I was kind of looking for Mike Cross or some of them to come on, but he one of them that said he liked it when we was on in the afternoons or something. I've had several other ones say that they wanted me to go in live in the afternoon again, but this is just kind of temporary order
Well,
before while I still got the rest of the month to go on this StreamYard. I just paid it for this month. I think next month I think I'm gonna cancel it. I got because I can use the 20 free hours and still do my Sunday night. So
oh yeah. Yeah,
um,
I forgot they had that limitation on it and whatnot.
yeah. Hello there, Minion. How are you, sir?
Well, Minion would be proud of the hat that got delivered yesterday. I didn't post a picture of it.
Is that link working, Minion? Hopefully it's working. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it'll work.
What, the link?
Yeah, yeah. I'm posting a link in case Minion wants to jump on or whatever. But
Well, that's how I got in. So yeah, the link works.
yeah. Now it is.
Oh, so gorgeous.
Is how's the temperature compared to where you was at? Is it?
I'm outside and I'm not sweating. That should be a pretty good indication. It's warm, but it's not hot.
So you found Arizona spring in July.
Pretty much.
Well, I got a fan running in the background, so if you hear that, let me know. But
Mm. Well, I can't complain about your fan. I got a natural fan going on right now, so wind coming off the mountains and whatnot. Because I got those hills right there.
yeah, uh, I was going. I need to be out here working on my trailer, trying to get it ready to, get it insulated and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I got my sister-in-law. She was supposed to move again, and I said, well, I ain't gonna tear the inside out this trailer in case I have to use that to move her with.
Is this the one that's right next door?
No, 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 no. This is the other one. This is the one that's at the hospital. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the other day I'm stuck between the two bikes, so I broke down and bought two hats. I figure I'll rock both of them until I figure out which bike I get.
Yeah. Um, if Delisa wouldn't sleep in there taking a nap, I'd be going to get a battery for my ATV, but and I got two
Just
cars.
steal hers
Huh?
while she's asleep.
Well, I was going. I was gonna go get one, and we ended up staying up most of the night last night. Neither one of us couldn't sleep. So
Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep for shit since we got up here. Mostly because the dog is a damn bed hog. Like, we'll kick her off the bed, and then in the middle of the night, she'll jump up there when we're asleep. No fighting. Gets
yeah,
no resistance about it. All of a sudden, I'm damn near falling off the bed.
yeah. I got one that does the same thing.
Sitting there, I'll wake up because I'm like, why is my back hurting? Why am I all contorted? Oh, I can't move because the dog is pinning me. Great.
Yeah, I know how that is. We made a mistake. We bought adjustable bed, so because Delisa can't lay flat when she sleeps because of her turbinates in her nose,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So she can't lay flat to sleep, and so I bought two adjustable bed, adjustable bed where she can have hers adjusted up and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's and then so the dog decides she wants to sleep on my side where it ain't jacked up. So know who gets kicked off the bed.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if a California king, or an Alaskan king is going to be big enough for us. I'm sure no matter what size bed, I'll still be pinned against the corner.
Well, at least when y'all finally get settled in there, maybe you can at least have a couch that you can go stretch out on or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at some houses out, just as we drive by, and it's like, oh, I would love that. I tell you what, the more and more out here, I don't want to be in the city.
Yeah.
I really want to get a mountain house.
Yeah. But how much a commute would it be to go back into the city if you had to go in the city to get a job or something?
Yeah, that'd be the challenging part. Some of the areas are quite a bit of ways away. Then I start thinking about all the snow and shit. It's like,
yeah.
What's wrong, Jay?
Hey, Thams. We're doing good. It's just I was just bored sitting around and not doing anything. So I just thought I'd throw up a one for a few minutes. Well, at least that dog park's got a place where you get out and to get under and out of the sun anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Most
It's
of them
nice.
around here, they just got a fence, area fenced in, and you just and you ain't really got no place to sit down. They ain't got dog pee all over.
Right. Yeah, this one was pretty good. I mean, it was nicer when it was cooler because the kids would run around and the dog would get her exercise. And dear God, can this dog run? This dog is all muscle.
At least you're working there, Thams. That's the main thing. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about with the humidity down in Florida. I think I couldn't. I don't know whether back when I was having to loading trucks and stuff. I didn't like to work down there in the summertime.
Hi, baby. Hi, dear. Oh, you having fun running around? You having fun running around? Yeah, no, that's why I said fuck that shit when my wife wanted to move to Florida. I'm like, you're out of your damn mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to trade one heat for another heat? Fuck that. My fat ass does not do humidity.
Well, I don't do it too well either, but heck, I'm sitting here in the real feel right now is sitting here in the shops, 96 degrees. So.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I mean, hell, half the time I don't even look at the temperature or anything because it's like, well, it's not as hot as Arizona, so I ain't complaining.
Well, I got a thermometer sitting here right underneath my television out here in the shop. So
yeah.
Well, that's what you get for being a beach bum there, fams. You got to have you pull your shirt off and get you a full group a full tan
Jeez.
instead of a farmer's tan.
Or you get that half tan where it's all just from on the left side from the window.
Yeah. Well, I've always had a trucker's tan. I mean,
Yeah.
on the window.
Yeah, I had that all the time doing the DirecTV thing.
Yeah.
What? What you wanting about? I know. The babies aren't here, are they?
Okay.
She don't.
Thank you for coming by, Tim. Yeah, I just got bored, so I figured I'd throw up a stream here for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I did look on my phone here, and it said that it's showing 85 in my thermometer, but it's got 61% humidity, and it's constantly. Every cloud comes over, it'll rain for just a minute and quit. So
Right. Just enough to keep the humidity going.
yeah, just enough to tick you off.
Yeah. It's okay.
I got the fuel pump and everything to go on my 91 Chevrolet out here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just too daggum hot to go out there and take the bed off of it right now or drop the tank.
I was going to ask you, are you dropping the tank or are you pulling the bed?
I'm probably going to pull the bed because, I mean, it's a 91 model and The only rust it's got on it, one cab corner's got a little spot of rust on it, and so I think I'm gonna when I pull the bed off, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a cab corner on it
Oh, okay.
and cut
You
out
got
cut
it.
cut that rust out of it and put a cab corner on it. So
Oh, that'll work. You got a cherry picker or something to pull it off?
no, I got a couple. I got three friends around here, so
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that
they
works.
don't. It just one on each corner of it and set it off.
Which did you get a Botch fuel pump?
No, I'm not sure which one I got. I got one from Napa, so it's got a Napa brand on it, but I don't know what.
Oh. Yeah, I went.
All right, Pams.
I
Have a
went
good
for
one.
three fuel pumps on my 98. I got 2 cheapies, and then I turned around and spent the money on the expensive one, and that ended up going out also.
Yeah. I got it. I got to get to bed. I got to get off my lazy butt and get out there and. Well, with this doggone diabetes, you can't do so much during hot heated days. So
Right. Diabetes.
yeah, and they ain't the six volts hole to put the bed on. So I mean, I'm better off just take that off and that way it's out of the way whenever I put that cab corner on there. I ain't got to try to weld around it and all that stuff to put that cab corner in.
Right.
And the paint's peeling off of it anyway, so I'll probably go ahead and get that done, get all that done, and go ahead and at least get it primed in and all. So when I put the feet back on it, it'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Jim's sitting there making fun of us. He's sitting in the air conditioning, so.
I got air conditioning right now. Hell, if I turn my camera, you can hear it.
Yeah, well, I hear it glass there. The way it's so.
It's okay. It's okay.
She
Yeah.
don't like the kids not being here.
What did they go over to the other park?
Yeah, they're over at the playground playing right now. She's over here with me. She don't like that one bit. It's okay.
She's probably get protective as all get out for them kids that somebody able to mess with them. That's for sure.
Oh, she is. Yeah, she is very protective already.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, man, how are you, sir?
Why isn't he in here?
He's probably about ready to go home, but no, he might still have time. I'll post him a link in case he's. Hey, Truck, welcome back, Truck, man. How you doing, man? Yeah, I seen when you posted that. Goes down, man. How in the world did you get it 2 cases back to back?
Well, stop sticking your finger in your butt and you'll be all right.
He's scratching something that you ain't supposed to be scratching.
Right. The CDC recommends not touching your face.
Yeah. Well, I sat out here maybe all this year. All these places says they require a mask and all this stuff. Well, you go uptown and ain't nobody wearing a mask. So.
Oh, I know. It's hit or miss here. Like some places like they'll damn near tackle you at the door, and other places it's like you don't give a fuck if you have a mask or not.
Yeah. That's kind of the way it is here, but good gentleman said you don't put two girls in one cup came back, and I couldn't say no.
I'll get you every time.
Yeah, it will.
Roxy.
I'm gonna say something here to
Roxy. Sorry. Kid opened up the gate and she tried taking off running. Good, go run with her. She wants to run around and play with you guys. Why? Put it on your head. She's happy as a pig in shit right now.
How you doing, Mr. Truck? How are
Truck
you?
man.
Not too bad. Yourself?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. At least it's got a little bit of crud, but other than that, we all right. Can't complain.
Right on.
You got dry roads today. How did you manage that?
What's that?
I said, how did you manage to get dry roads today? It looked like the other day they were trying to wash out the road, wash away.
Oh. Oh, it's gonna rain. It's coming.
Yeah, it looks like some dark clouds over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
About that. It's raining about every 10 minutes here. It's just coming down it's coming down just hard. It come down hard, just hard enough for it to piss you off, and then it'll quit. So
Go play with the baby.
Is it in the car?
Yeah.
Good.
Joy.
okay, later, Silver Tim. Yeah, we just. Are you going or coming there, Truck Man?
I am heading to Vancouver.
Okay. So you're on your way out. What's your second run this week? Oops.
Yep.
Good deal. What was that run was started out the other day? all them construction cones.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing here. They're always doing something here.
Well,
They probably had another truck take out all the barricades at the bottom of the hill.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, that is also the one wheel. I love those.
There's wasps building their nest in there.
Okay.
There's two
Oh.
nests.
Well, it seems like if it's snowing, they can't drive in snow and they can't drive in rain.
No, and they can't drive on wet roads either.
It's just, that stretch of interstate that I don't know what it is about it, but a doggone thing, all kinds. There's a truck wreck about every other day right here. I don't know. Yes. They had one the other day that run into the back of a flatbed. It tore it. there wasn't nothing left of the damn cab. It disintegrated. You couldn't even tell what kind of truck it was. It knocked it all. He hit it so fast. The flatbed must have been stopped or something other because he run slam under him. I never did hear whether the driver. I mean, I don't see how the driver survived if he did. I never heard whether he did or not. Didn't, but and the sad part is it's just up rolling hills. It's really not any curves or anything like that. But you can just about mark it on your daggone calendar that it's just going to happen once, 2 or 3 times a week. That's why I've been going. I've been doing the back. I run the back roads around here. I don't even try to get on the interstate no more.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, down here in the States, the highways themselves, the interstates, they're probably 30 or 40 years behind.
Now I have no sound.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he said he lost sound. That was just.
Yeah, that's why I had to turn my camera off, save some of the bandwidth for just audio.
Yeah. But
Hello.
all right, he's back.
What?
The stove before. Can you go do it again?
Yeah, it seems like some of the interstates down here is about 40 years behind schedule. I had an extra lanes and stuff like that.
Hi, baby.
Oh, we lost it. Yep. And now you have to figure out who's got bigger mountains. You're a truck man.
I don't know.
I know you probably got some. Yeah, I-81 could have used. I don't think there's no help for it there, Matt, man. I think I-81 has lost cause. Up here,
I was watching a compilation channel today, and one of the clips, I was like, "Hey, they're here! I know exactly where they are." Because they got those barriers that stop you when it's a one-way.
Yeah.
Or where it narrows down to one lane both directions.
Yeah.
So they have the stoplight things.
Yeah.
Colton, you need to stop going in and out. Can you go let him in, please?
Why? Are you going to turn around and leave again?
I got it.
In and out, in and out, in and out. No, your mountains are in reverse, Ghost Anime.
Yeah, his is
They go down.
downhill. I could ask him is he sure he's got pink eye or is it Harley Davidson or Harley herpes or whatever you call it. I mean, but I think he got a different bike now, don't he?
I know he's got the V-Rod, and he's been plagued by electrical gremlins and that thing.
Yeah.
Come here.
But I don't know.
I don't know why I keep thinking he's got a Harley. So right after I said it, I knew I done screwed up.
Well, no, he's got a Harley. It's the V-Rod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
have to put it.
I think he picked up something else.
Yeah, he.
It's a helicopter minecart. Helicopter. Helicopter minecart.
Well, Ghost Anime, you got. What kind of what are you doing to them bikes?
What up?
Hey, Jimmy, how are you today, sir?
I'm all right. How you doing?
What's up, Jimmy C?
Oh, you know,
Okay.
nothing special here, you know. Freaking
I'm just sitting out here,
Roxy.
Roxy,
sitting
baby.
out here in between rain clouds.
She just wants to play.
yeah.
It-
It's
it-
supposed to rain.
Oh, she just wants to play.
It ain't, but I don't know. I should be mowing the lawn,
Oh,
but
it's
I don't
okay.
want
She
to.
doesn't bark at all.
well, I finally got my lawnmower running decent, and then I turned it on in the belt.
Let them come in first.
Pat,
Off of it the other day, so now I had, of course, nobody around here had the belt that fit the thing, so
uh-huh.
now I got to wait till tomorrow, the next day, to get a belt in. So
Right. Yep. I should order a new one because I just put the new one on the machine, so I should just order a new one now.
yeah. Wait a minute. I better check the numbers. Hell, I might have a new one of them. That would be my luck. I end up having a new one sitting here and
Uh-huh.
on order.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's it's a good way to do it. You know, you put the one you got on and freaking order another one. You know, I mean,
Yeah. Hey, Phil, for French fry.
so I got so many belts laying around in there. Good thing when I got the tractor, the guy that gave me the extra belts and whatnot had what they do labeled on them.
Yeah.
You know, on the, you know, you still got the paper on them and whatnot. And I was like, thank God, you know, I'd have never figured it out.
Well, I got one to pull behind my tractor, you know, the John Deere out here, but the yard is so the yard's so deep, steep a hill in the backyard and stuff that I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm gonna turn over whenever I try to do it. I got to finish it before we pull behind it, but it seems like it just you get there on that back hill down there, and it just feels like you're gonna turn over. So I figure it'll just have to grow for a little while longer because.
Well, you know, you can shoot your fat belt on the high side of the mower, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
But that's
then again, a lot of my yard I don't bother cutting because it's too much of a hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got extra sets for the mower behind I pull behind the tractor, but I just now looked up there and there's a different colored one up there. I got to check the numbers on it in a minute, a little bit, see if that's the right one. Then I know what I'll be doing later on this afternoon.
Yeah, breaking your neck trying to put that belt on.
Yeah. It gave me a warning. I can't say nothing. It gave me a warning. The last time I cut the grass, it jumped off, so it gave me a warning that it was stretched. But
you didn't listen to that warning.
Yeah, I knew I should have ordered it then, but I just stuck it back on there, and it looked all right. And it ain't been a year since I put it on there, so I mean,
really,
usually, but the thing about it is that it was running so rough that the grass got too thick, and it was a little damp whenever I tried to cut it.
Yep.
And it just put too much strain on the other day when I popped it, right? So
yep, that'll do it.
Yeah,
I won't bitch. I've only caught mine twice this year, but it's ready. It's ready for freaking round 3.
Well, it's rained so much here this year that's the problem with ours. I ain't cut it, but 3 times. But it's like I said, it's rained.
Yeah.
It's rained so much that
You can't cut it. Yeah.
you can't cut it without.
Mhm. Well, that's how my spring starts. You know, I gotta wait for it to dry out to cut it. You know, and then I'm lucky to get it cut. You know, it's like because by then the dandelions are a foot high. You know, and it's like, it's like, give me a break, will you? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I finally got it running halfway decent.
yeah, we had about a month of freaking drought up here, man. I mean, the sunny part of my yard turned brown, but luckily we got some rain recently, and it ain't brown no more, but it's growing.
Well, I mean, this year down where we usually ride the 4-wheelers at, it is flooded down there every month. This whole summer. I mean, just every month this year, it's flooded down there. So we
ain't making videos.
Nope. So
well, your title says "And Our Life," so you got to make videos about the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, I got out there going to try to do one of those, do a tractor vlog while I was on cutting the grass, and I started watching it, and it seemed like it would skip every it would. You pick up the volume good for a couple minutes, and then it would just skip for a of what I was talking and stuff. So I said, well,
that's when you just dump all the audio and freaking put it all together and throw some music and talk over it.
Yeah, well, then dummy me because I'm on a different computer than what I'm used to. Dummy me, I ended up thought I was moving all the stuff that was on the card over to a folder, and of course I deleted every damn thing I took. So.
Happened to me, man. Happened to me. I had 3, my garage cleanup. I filmed a good bit of it, right? And I had made some good progress, and I had filmed a good bit of it, and I tried to transfer it over, and I don't know where the fuck it went.
Well, that's what I did a while ago.
I don't know where it went. I know I transferred it, but it didn't go where I was putting it because it ain't there. And once you do that, it ain't on the memory card no more.
Yeah.
Like,
It gets lost somewhere in outer space.
Yeah, I got to make a habit. I need more memory cards so I can copy instead of freaking transfer,
Yeah.
But my camera's a pain in the butt to take cards in and out of, so it's like,
that's why I always drop everything on the desktop.
Yeah, we can't hear a word you're saying.
We're going to go right directly at you right now, Justin.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I start talking, the wind started blowing. Of course.
Yeah, you got to grow some trees or something, man.
He's out there in Mile High City, so he's gonna have wind about everywhere he goes.
In other words, the trees don't grow there.
He's out there around Denver, so he's just but Madman, Tennessee. I'm gonna tell her the way you spelled her name, and then don't be surprised if you don't get a glitter bomb in the mail. Yeah.
Daryl's traffic and farm equipment discussion hour.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Yeah. It says in our life, man. So traffic and equipment is part of our life, right?
That's it. And of course, I got some insulation I need to be putting in the trailer out here, and hey, Captain Granite, but my toy hauler trailer out here. But of course, my sister-in-law, she's wanting to go. She's wanting to move again, so they only use tearing the trailer apart if I got to use it to help move her. So you know how that works. You get
Hey, Captain. Love you too, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just met Captain Granite. I forget who. Someone introduced me to him, and I went over to check him out. We're from kind of the same neck of the woods.
Yeah.
He's a bit further north than I am, though.
Yeah, he's up in that part, up in your part of the world.
Yep. About an hour away.
Well, ain't Trump supposed to be up that way sometime in the next week or so, or this week or something other?
What's that?
Ain't Trump supposed to be up there in New Hampshire or somewhere?
Oh yeah.
This week or something other?
Yeah, it's funny. The libtards are freaking fighting it. Like, oh, they want to charge him and freaking. I was like, what?
Well, I think it's funny that everybody that they use their vans to block the road at what is that wherever Trump was. Shit, what was that?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. All the vans that they used to block the road, they ended up getting towed.
Yeah.
Right.
So they might not make it up to New Hampshire anytime soon. They greyhounding it.
Yep.
So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Captain. I'm on the New Hampshire border with Massachusetts, but I'm in New Hampshire, in between Keene and Nashua.
Yeah.
Nice little neighborhood out by Mount Monadnock.
Y'all are pretty close together there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to pinpoint your location pretty good when you said COD.
Well, it's that one little stretch through there. Well, I guess you say it. Well, Boston is not the same as New York, so
No.
you say from Boston. There's kind of a little circle there that's got Jimmy's accent, and then when you get down to New York, is a totally different.
Oh yeah. Well, even my accent. If you go into inner Boston, they think I'm from Maine. You know? So, we're a little different.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're filthy. I think they thought they were going to blow it up the other day, but I mean, their vans got towed off. That was the funny part when they showed them towing them vans and everybody was cheering them on as they towed them down the hill.
Maine accents are strange. Yeah, they are. Especially when they're from the northwest Maine. Then they got that deep Maine accent. You're lucky you can understand a word they say.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to run up there so much, and you talking about something as people trying to understand my southern slang, trying to talk to somebody in Maine.
No, because neither of you talk right.
Take your southern draw and then add the stutter on top of it, and nothing gets said.
And then I had to go across Maine into Quebec, and then it does become a totally different world.
Yeah, because you better speak French.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't but about 5 words I knew in French, and that was how many meters it was for clearance, and the 4 directions, and north, south, west, and S or something or other. And and
Used to go to. I've never really been a fan of the Cape. You know, it's there. I'd rather go to the North Shore. You know, Gloucester, freaking, or go up to Hampton, Salisbury. You know, a little better, little better class of people. You know, the people down the Cape are just freaking, a little too high and mighty for my liking. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, Filthy's one of them Quebecians originally, so he knows, he kind of knows what I'm teasing about Quebec.
Well, yeah. Well, then he knows. He's from Quebec. He knows Old Orchard Beach and Salisbury and Hampton. That's where they all go on vacation. And he was just one of them uppity ones that went to the Cape.
Yeah.
Less he's one of them flamers that went to P-Town. Freaking. Some special people. They like to call the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Never hate motorcycles. No one ever hates motorcycles.
Well,
Filthy's one of those confused ones. He's not French. He's not Canadian.
yeah, Quebecians. I could have called you. I could have even worse than that. I could have called you a newfie, but I mean, I did give you a little bit of credit there, Filthy. Because I mean, you get around Montreal up there, and he said it traumatized him. But
yeah. So in other words, he went to P-Town. Yeah, that'll leave a mark without a doubt.
That's where all the midgets hang out there, Filthy.
All the freaks hang out there, man.
But,
oh, sorry about that. Fuck.
Well, it's bad when you're banned from 100 feet of a carnival.
you'd be more closer if you said 100 meters there, Chester. Remember you talking about Filthy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they use that metric shit.
Yeah.
Peaches? I don't see peaches.
No, I haven't seen peaches yet. A. Filthy. You left out the A part on the boot. A boot.
Oh, I really should do something, but I don't. I just ain't got the motivation.
That's what I come down here and I looked at the junk pile over here in the shop, and I said, "Nah, I don't think so right now."
Today's not its day, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
Well, Delisa's laying up there on the couch asleep. So
Oh, that's funny. That's
so
funny right there. Talk
she-
about lurking. I
Yeah.
just showed up because I felt something in the force. Yeah. Fucking lurker.
hello, Miss Peaches. But yeah, Delisa's laying in there taking her nap, and so I said, well, the only thing worse than I said, if I go out in the yard and the shop out there, I won't wake her up. So
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I got out here and just playing around with this, messing around. And the more I looked at everything going on around here, and about every 10 minutes, a cloud will come over and it'll rain for about 5 minutes and then quit. So I just basically said, well, I'll just go in here and sit in the shop and let people see how ugly I am without the light dim and stuff like that. So see how many people I can scare off.
There we go. Fucking rain. Hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Well, it's better filthy than to get up. I got up at 7. I really didn't sleep last night. I tossed and turned. I didn't sleep, and then 7 o'clock this morning, I run out to get some gas for the lawnmower, and of course the belt. I forgot all about the belt being broke. So
yeah.
Yeah, it is. I had to put something on to come out here. So I mean, if I ain't leaning, I ain't got my couch to lean on to hide myself.
Frenchie. You look good without makeup.
I was going to say, you look a hell of a lot different when it's not from the neck up.
In some dark corner.
Like, shit, he's getting a studio built or something.
Right.
Well, if I didn't have so damn much junk in here, I would have a studio.
Yeah, man. Call me.
Yeah, I have actually got from 6 foot here in the back of the door of the shop. That's about all I got. It. The rest of it's piled up.
Well, every studio needs a little knickknacks around it.
Yeah.
I definitely got knickknacks. I got too much damn knickknacks.
Right.
The question is are they your knickknacks or are they Delissa's?
Most of them mine. She's got 2 buildings of her own up there. She won't let me put mine in. My stuff, my junk up there with her. So this is where we moved to. We moved everything from South Carolina, and then this year happened, and we can't have no yard sales to get rid of some of it. So
Bonfire.
that's what. Well, the thing about it is, most of it wouldn't even burn. So I'm just gonna go take it. I mean,
Yeah. But generally, if you burn shit that won't burn, it at least gets smaller and lighter.
It'd be redneck garden gnomes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You got you got a spot in the property you got to fill. You do some redneck landfill, you know.
Well, I got a whole stack of pallets back there in the back that Lisa's raising hell about. I said, no, that's my damn firewood for the shop whenever in the wintertime. It just last winter I didn't come down here very much. But
Hell, some places those pallets are worth money.
Well, depending on how beat up they are, but yeah.
Well, these were actually crates. I wish I could get a hold of some more of them because they had these were crates that went into Volvo out here. They were wooden crates, and for the most part, they had it, 4 foot pieces of 4x4s, and they were all sheeted in OSB board. Hell, I got the whole top of my roof up there in my extra section of where I built up the extra section up there.
Yeah.
I got it halfway full of OSB board up there. So the only thing about it,
4-foot 4x4s are freaking good firewood, that's for sure.
Yeah, heck, they made good posts for some of these tables I built in here too, but I can't get to the tables now for the other junk in the way. My workbenches. Sad part is I got all these totes I got to go through because I don't know what. I know part of my tools are scattered out in them totes. So I guess I'm gonna have to get another toolbox, I guess.
Oh yeah. You should
oh shit, it's me.
You should see the mess I've been going through, man. When I moved, my garage was already, it had been in the mix of 3 different people borrowing tools. Fucking shit went everywhere. Nothing was ever put back right. So when I moved, it just got all monkey piled,
Yeah.
I spent freaking 4 days out there in the garage just putting socket sets back together. Toolkits.
If I get better and I get better in that daggone corner where my toolbox is, I'll probably be the same way.
I did. I put together 8 toolkits with very little non-matching brand substitution. And I kept the China crap out of all the Craftsman. The Craftsman and the Huskies have maybe 1 or 2 pieces from China put in them. And it's like, yep, all better, happy. I got my toolbox, my rolling toolbox. I got that halfway cleaned out, freaking straightened out, revamped, and I can actually find a tool when I need it.
Well, that's the sad part about it is I organize something and I can't find it for crap. If I go to just walking through this mess, I can stumble over it or something other. But
yeah, because there's little of it here, there's a little of it there.
Yeah,
that's why you just got to dynamite that place and start over.
I want to put at least a shed out in front of this thing, with just one of them metal carport things.
Yep.
I want to put one of them out in front of the shop here, so at least I got a place to get out of the rain or whatever.
Yep.
Because
yeah, those disposable garages, they work pretty good for framework for grabbing the metal shell roofing and throwing it down. They work pretty good for that. Instead of having a tarp,
Yeah. I should have went bigger when I built this thing. I know I should have, but
you can never build them big enough though, Darryl.
I thought a one car garage, 18 by 24 would be plenty big. Of course, you see what 5 years later it is.
Yeah, it's not big. It's never big.
One of those 24 by 24s.
Yeah.
Then I'd have more.
And then you're gonna need a 40 by 40.
Yeah.
It's never big enough.
Hell, just get one of those 2-bedroom, 2-story tough sheds that Home Depot sells.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about jacking the trailer up there and just making me a shop underneath it. So
Ooh.
maybe a big redneck style house sitting up on the hill here then, where I can look over everybody's house down there.
Hey, that wouldn't be too shabby. If you do it right, you can extend it so it's like freaking. You got roofing off of both sides of the bottom of the trailer.
Yeah.
You'd have a pretty big shop underneath there.
Yeah.
I could see that. That's like something you'd see in Louisiana.
Okay, Matt. I'll try to get it without her getting it, but someday she gets it before I do. So then again, I went and got the mail earlier, a little while earlier today, and then I thought it was the mail for today, but it was actually mail from yesterday. So we didn't even go to the mailbox yesterday. I thought we did, but evidently we didn't.
I don't check mine every day, especially now this COVID thing. It don't need to be, you know.
Yeah. Well,
the junk mail ain't there like it used to be.
Well, I don't know. I think Discover Card. I think they send me one every other day. I mean,
well, not if you get one.
I'm just glad them call centers are shut down.
Oh, are they? That why the phone ain't ringing every other freaking minute?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm moving if she gets it.
Captain Grant's doing the crotch cam thing like Holler.
I recorded a video yesterday. The crotch cam.
Yeah.
That's different.
Holler Moto's got one. His camera faces back toward it. He's got a camera on his helmet. One faces back toward it, and he there for a while. He had it adjusted where all you see was his crotch.
Yeah.
So it became
crotch
a crotch
cam.
Yeah.
I just can't wear them skinny jeans.
I can't either.
I know.
I don't know why, but today I was out there when I was riding around on the tractor. I was singing Jester's song. I was singing "I'm Sexy and I Know It."
I figured it would have been. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah. Because I sing that every time I'm on mine, and mine's just a little old yard tractor.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't even fired the thing up all year, so I figured today would be a good time. I got out there and I did get it cranked up. I know I got to get it. I got to go to John next week. I got to go to John Deere and get a damn fuel filter for it because it would run a little bit and then it starts sputtering and black gray looking smoke coming out of it. So I'm how to change all the fuel out of it, put a new fuel filter on it.
Yep. Hear that? I probably got water in my fuel with all this fucking rain we had recently.
Oh.
Drive me batty, man. I got an old Aaron's, man. They don't sell the fuel cap no more. So it's like, every time I ride it, every time I'm done with it, I should put a fucking plastic bag under the cap, you know, but
yeah. Well,
I don't always remember to do that.
Well, I run this one out the other day, so I made sure I've done that, and then I changed the filter on it. So
yeah,
and now it's good for a couple weeks anyway.
Right.
One more grass cutting around here.
Yeah, I can mow twice on a tank.
That's somewhat similar to that. But
Yeah, there'll be gas left in it, but there won't be enough to get the job done.
yeah,
A third time, So
it just goes. It goes to especially on the back hill back here. It's flat enough that I can get the mower will pull it.
yeah,
But it's steep enough that all the gas comes rushing to the back of it, and you basically got to keep it half full to cut back the backyard here. So
along the fuel hose might help.
yeah, maybe.
I know it helped me.
But she used to wouldn't even let me get on it because she used to do all the grass cutting right here. Now she gets now she gets mad if I tell her it's ready to go. I got to do all the grass cutting now.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, because she used to have to do it herself, and she got used to doing it herself. Now she got a man, so she don't need to do it.
Yeah,
I understand all gender, the gender equality, but sometimes the old way is the good way,
Yeah.
I know that's the way my household runs. She don't mind me doing a little cleaning. She appreciates me doing a little cleaning, but she understands I hate it and I'm not good at it. I'm better off taking care of the truck and the trash and the yard and any other bullshit,
Yeah.
Feeding the birds. Yeah,
Well, I got to go get 2 batteries. I got a fuel pump to go on my truck out here, but I've been too lazy to get out there and take the bolts out of the bed so I can take the bed off of it.
Yep.
This is a 91 Chevrolet, and it's got and the only rust it's got is one little spot, one little cab corner on it.
Yeah.
I figured that instead of trying to drop the tank, I figured I'd be better off just go and take the bed off of it. That way I can cut that cab corner out, and I won't have to be trying to weld around and
Yeah.
when I put that cab corner in it. So.
Yeah, just flex seal it.
That's a good time to clean up the frame too while you're there. If you get any issues, and good time to do some brake lines if you might need them too. And exhaust, look, you tear a bed off, you might as well go to town.
Yeah. Well, this truck is always it's always been in South Carolina, so
yeah.
I don't really have to worry too much about rust underneath it, but it's it needs to be painted. The frame needs to be painted and all that stuff. It ain't rusty at all under it, but I mean,
once you get that bed off, it's so much easier to do everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could get that Carolina squat going on.
Well, I got this trailer here. I can load it down with 4-wheelers on. I can get the Carolina squat going, but it don't make no sense for me to take a full half-ton truck and drop the ass end down on the ground anywhere I can't haul nothing with it.
Nope. They look stupid like that anyway.
I see that snippy comment over there, Leaky.
A truck with the front end up in the air, it looks like it's fucking, I don't know, taking a dump and used hide, put away wet, it just don't look right.
But the sad part about it, Jimmy, is they'll take it down $60,000, $70,000 diesel pickup truck, and then they drop some. Then the first thing they do is go drop the ass end down on the ground, and the front end jacked the front end up on them. That was some of the craziest stuff I ever seen in my life.
I mean, I guess that might help you unload the freaking gravel and whatnot, but
these these are spoiled kids. I mean,
Yeah. Well, they got
20
more money than brains, right?
yeah, I mean, doggone 18-year-olds now is riding around in a brand new pickup truck. Mom and daddy bought them a brand new pickup truck or whatever.
Not in my neighborhood. No, sir. They give them the old hand me down and wish them luck, you know.
That's the way that's the way. If I had kids, that's the way it would be with me too. I'd give them the hand me downs, but
How fucking leaky. Can't drive too far with a Chevy anyway.
yeah. I got on him about that. He's yeah. I'm out here in my
Well,
junk.
it's kind of
It's
funny coming from somebody that's got the most secure job in the world, fucking Ford parts dealer.
parts, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You know why Ford parts are so expensive? Because they sell less of them than Chevy parts.
No, because they got to keep more in stock.
Ooh. Man, I tell you, freaking Ford, you can break a Ford and just keep driving it, man. They just keep driving. I did it. My wife's truck, man, it's had a funny noise for like fucking 2 months, and everybody's saying it's a wheel bearing. It's a wheel bearing. I know it ain't a wheel bearing because the wheel bearing's only a year old, right? And the wheel don't shake. You know, when you jack it up, there's no play in that fucking wheel bearing. It's a fucking transfer case or the rear, you know, the pumpkin. And I'm like, I got no idea what the hell it is. So we'll just run it till it fucking pukes, right? Well, the other day, last Sunday, the wife and I drove to Captain Jerk's house, which is 2 hours away. It was fine getting down there, but on the way back, oh yeah, whole nother story. We got some whining and grinding, and oh man, it wasn't liking it. But what did I do? Oh, screw it. I just go to you Dizzy's anyways, hang out with you Dizzy for a couple hours, and then go home. What do I do when I get home? I grab my mechanic buddy. We go drive around for an hour and figure out what the fucking problem is. And he agreed with me. It's in the rear end somewhere. And who knows what the hell it is. We jack up one side, right? Let's see if you ever seen this. We jacked up one side of the Explorer, right? The rear end. And, started it up, put it in gear, freaking with the foot on the brake. And the rear tire is fucking kicking. Do, keeps turning, slamming, making noise, and rotating. Fucking whacked out, man.
Well, I got an exploder sitting right here too, and 6 months ago I had to put new rotors, new wheel bearings, and all in the back end of this one. So
yeah. Oh yeah, I've been doing. We've been keeping this thing alive. We bought the thing like 8 years ago for $3,000. Okay, it had 100 and a quarter on it. It got 260 on it now. We've done bearings and tires. No major shit. This is the first time. And at 260, hey, freaking, it don't owe me a dime. If we could figure out what the hell it really is and fix it for, under under $500, I'll fix it again before I buy another vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheap and whatnot, but it keeps ticking.
This thing here just went over 100,000 miles on it, but I like Delisa loves it to death. So, yeah. But she never drives it. If she goes to town, I got to go with her. So I'm driving. So
and you ain't driving yet?
No, I got the GMC pickup truck over there in the yard. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't like running my truck, my X350 all the freaking time for running household chores. Yeah, that's her truck. So it's like, yeah, if we're going to pick up some, just supplies, you need a truck, yeah. But the SUV, that thing does it all, man. That's great for running around to Tractor Supply or whatever, and Wally World.
Yeah. Well, when we're not you know, the old lady, we do a lot of eBay stuff. We go to auctions and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean, back before COVID, okay,
Yeah.
we were going to auctions and we buy furniture and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. So you
I needed a truck. So, and, you know, I come, you know, take it out, bring it out here to the shop and clean it up. And most of the time I could end up, you know, make $40-50 off of it and not really have to do nothing to it, you know, just turn around and put it on Craigslist and I mean, matter of fact, there for a while we was making the truck payment every month by just doing that. You know, just when we went to the auction and I'd pick up a piece of furniture and, you know, it was kind of the older stuff, but it was the stuff that was it was actual wood. It wasn't that press board junk, you know?
Yeah. And Batman, it ain't a U joint, man. It's something in the pumpkin, and it's weird because you can hear it clanging and banging in the pumpkin. So, you know, it actually sounds like a bearing. You know, like a bearing will drop and then it'll catch, and then, you know, when it rotates a little, it catches again, and you hear it drop. It's really what it sounds like. But I got to get the thing to the shop, get it up on a lift, you know, and open it up.
Hopefully it's not a broken spine.
Yeah, you know, something like that. You know, it's weird. Yeah, I really wish I had filmed it when we had it jacked up because it's really weird, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't worried.
Well,
if I have to, I'll buy a beater with a heater and, you know, get us by until we can actually afford to fix this thing.
Yeah. Well, I got to take what's about the only thing that's wrong with this exploder here is the actuator for the doors, blend doors on it.
Oh yeah. Hey, you want to know an easy fix to that, Daryl? You might need a smaller person to do it, but that fucking blend door, what it is the switch. There's a rod on the switch. It snaps off of the blend door motor. All you got to do is put a fucking zip screw in it.
I hadn't got up underneath there to try to do it. It blows up and all that. And
I understand. I understand. It's happened to three. It's happened to three of the Explorers we've owned. Okay, and that's all it is, man. You just get a zip screw, put it through that little piece of fucking plastic, and connect the connecting rod again. And you know, if you want, you drill it out and put a bolt in there. I get away with it just hitting it with a zip screw. I do get a smaller person to do the job.
Yeah. That's my problem. My hands are too big.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just too big of a guy to get up in there under the dash, man. I can't move, you know?
Yeah. And so, but that's the only thing. That and a battery, it needs a battery on now because it's set around so much. But I even bought the damn tag, paid for the tags and all on that song for this year. And you know, I've lost you know, when we get down here, it's a little sticker for the year.
And you lost it?
I lost the little sticker in the daggum new registration for that bastard. I said, because it went out in February and it was too damn cold for me to go out there and put it on right then. Yeah, we didn't need it at that moment, so
it's in the kitchen somewhere. Yeah,
it probably is. And I mean, I was going to go to the highway department and just get another one. You know, spend. Yep. I think you can get a replacement for $10 or $15. I just going to get a replacement, and the doggone highway, the highway department's been closed down. So
you can usually do that shit online though. Now,
yeah, well, we normally do all of our stuff online, but Delisa says she couldn't find where you could get a replacement registration and a replacement sticker for it. On the online part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they got one or two drive up DMVs close. Well, I say close, within 50 miles of here.
Yeah, it's close enough.
But the thing about it is you got a daggone 2 to 3 week wait because they got because you got to go by appointments now because they got the local one down here closed down.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
yep, we do all our shit at town hall. I mean, unless you have to do something like get a new license or something, but most of our shit is done at town hall, and that's by appointment.
Yeah,
but it's easy enough to get an appointment because we're a small town. Yeah,
that's what we're a real small town, and usually even going to the DMV, you usually don't have to wait maybe 10 minutes at the most.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I like. Compared to where I came from, you'd stand in the DMV line for 2 hours before you even get close to a counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that up here. I might have a half a dozen people in front of me.
Yeah,
that's DMV, not the town hall. Town hall, there's 2 people in front of you, maybe.
Yeah.
But you can usually time that one to be the only one there.
Yeah.
Best part for me, though, it ain't even but a mile from the house.
Well, it's just as close. For if our DMV was open, it's practically the next block down. So
yeah, right.
no farther away, but
right. I mean, you can't go there.
No, but it's been closed since March, I think it was. And then by the time it warmed up enough that I could get out here to get out there and put the sticker on it, I've lost the daggum thing somewhere. I just got to go through that jungle in the house, I reckon.
Our local DMV, which is like 20 minutes away, maybe about 20 minutes. We just rebuilt that whole place, brand new building. Yeah, it opened in November. It closed in March.
We had a clothing store and they come into town here, and they most everything's moved out of this town because it's kind of a dead end town. You know, there's mountains on one side, and basically once you get up the mountain here, you got to go back out the other way to get out of here. So, I mean, so you got to go right back through town. So it's kind of like I said, one of them dead end towns, one way in, one way out, just about it.
Yep.
And so,
and if your town don't support it, it ain't supported.
I mean, and there ain't enough people here to. I mean, it's an old the downtown part's old as hell anyway. I mean,
right. But well, we only have, my town's so small. We have 2 pizza places and 1 restaurant, and the restaurant is basically like a cafe. And the next nearest town with a restaurant, they can't keep it supported either. There's been 2 different Chinese places in this place, and it's always closing.
Yeah. Well, we got, as far as sit down restaurants, I mean, we got the McDonald's and the Hardee's and stuff like that here, but
I gotta drive about 40 minutes for that.
Oh gosh. But I mean, we got those here, but as far as sit down places, you got to go about 40 miles away to find a decent sit down place. There was
really. Sorry, I just saw that. So you call them unicorns. Can never find the part. I never had a trouble finding parts, but they get weird shit. I'll give you that.
Well, I don't know. My hand to work on a Ford, my hands always was backwards or something or another.
Well, because
put a water pump or something other on, I was always.
I believe it was back in the 80s that Ford bought one of them Chinese places. I think they bought Mazda, and all their engineering comes from Japan, and they're little dudes, and they cram all them little parts in little itty bitty spaces, and then I think another problem was all the EPA laws for fuel mileage and whatnot, so everything's going to be lighter and smaller, and so they cram a lot of shit in a little space. And
but this was, I mean, it just seemed, put a water pump on a station wagon we had.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta pull the radiator off. You gotta pull fucking half the top of the motor off.
And it just seemed like my hands were put on backwards. If I needed to turn this away, I had to go up underneath it and around like this to get it to work. Put the space around it.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to be underneath doing it from up.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was doing backwards. But
and you have to have them crazy little fingers, man.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, I mean,
but YouTube helps a lot with that too. They tell you to take the tire off and the wheel cover and go in that way.
well, I was, the old man had dealt with cars most of his life, so. I mean, so I could, older model stuff, I could easily just tear it apart and put them back together myself, just about it.
Yeah, because you understood what it did, where it come from, and why it's there.
Now I open the hood on this Exploder or the daggum that 03 Explorer I got sitting here.
Yeah.
Or if I open the hood on that daggum 2015 up there, it takes me 10 minutes to check the damn oil on. To find out where to check the oil at. I mean, hey, Diet Cola. I went to, and this Explorer tripped me out because I bought it off of Delisa's daddy. So, so I bought it off of him, and we was gonna go back. We was going to South Carolina, so I was out here checking all the fluids in it, make sure everything was up to snuff on it.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking around this doggone motor, looking around up and down, all around this motor and all this stuff. And
yeah, you don't need that training line. You don't need to check the training.
And he said, I finally, he was sitting out on his porch next door, and I had to walk over to ask him. I said, how in the heck you check the transmission fluid? You don't on that one.
Exactly. You don't. You can jack it up, crawl underneath, and open the fucking hole. But stick your finger in. If there's water, if there's oil, you're good. That's all the mechanics do.
Yeah.
But you're better off taking that top off and put a fucking pipe on it.
I mean, I guess that's kind of why just about it. There's something else I went to do to that son. Oh, I know what it was. He got me. I told him he loved his Ford cars and stuff. So
yeah,
I said, this is before I bought it or anything like that. I said, he was talking about how much the Ford was built in the United States now. I said, no, it's put together in the United States.
Yeah, it's assembled here.
I said, there's nothing about that daggone thing that's made in the United States. Because I used to I used to haul shit in that factory all the time up there where they built these things at. So,
yeah, it's assembled in America with world source parts.
Yeah. I mean, and he said, no. He said, everything's made in the United States. I went out there and I raised the hood up my rig. I said, come here, and I showed him where it's stamped on the heads of it, made in Germany, right on the block, right up underneath the heads on it. I said,
yeah.
See, I told you it's assembled here. It's not. I mean, the motor's probably come over already put together. So I said that's one of the big problems is all the manufacturing jobs left out this country, and
Mhm. Well, they were chased out. They didn't leave. They were chased out.
yeah. I mean that NAFTA and all that stuff. I mean,
Right.
I mean, we got Volvo trucks sitting out our side of the interstate. You know, it's in the next town. You know, it's over there where our closest Walmart and stuff is. It's about 7 miles from there. You probably passed Volvo trucks plenty of times.
Oh yeah. I know exactly where you're talking.
Well, they built where they build them trucks. I said, Bobby, he was the head electrician out there. I mean, so in other words, he had one of them high paying jobs out there.
Yeah.
But he just he you know, back when I first met Delisa, you know, Volvo had them stickers on the outside of the truck. All the trucks was made in the USA, but come to find out that so much of that stuff, somebody finally called them out on it. They had to take them made in the USA stickers off the side of them trucks. They had to put assembled in the United States.
Yep.
I mean,
because that's all it is, you know.
Yeah.
It ain't all made here. Fuck you.
I mean, it's just like when Sam Walton was still before he died. You know, Walmart had all that stuff. You know, you walked into Walmart and it said "Made in the United States." You know, all on everything in there, just about it. But it's kind of funny when you think about it. You know, even them high dollar T-shirts and stuff like the Gap or some of them high dollar stores.
Yeah,
been the big fancy malls and stuff. I been down in Miami, and the only thing that's made in the USA about them damn them high price T-shirts is the tag they sold in the back of them. I mean, I've literally went down there and had to wait while they sewed the tags in the back of the shirt, where they come in off the container and they had to sew the "Made in the USA" tags in the back of them.
Yeah, well, like the shirts that I use for my T-shirts, those are sewn together in America, but the fabric comes from elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what this little town was, and the town I lived in, South Carolina, was textiles. And I mean, and
I grew up where the textile revolution started, man.
Well, I mean, we had a big old cotton mill and all down in South Carolina, and this place down here was kind of they had a kind of a cotton mill type place here.
Yeah.
And about the mid-90s, when after that NAFTA junk kicked in, all that places closed down. Even this town had a big furniture plant in it. It closed down too because they shipped it overseas. I mean,
yep.
I mean,
because they were chased out. They were chased out by taxes and regulations.
Well, used to be you was your bedbug hauler, so you know what I'm talking about. Pulaski Furniture used to be, it was a big name, made in America deal.
Yep.
Well, it was named after this town I'm living in, Pulaski, Virginia.
Yeah.
And now the only thing it does, they come in on them daggone containers, and they ship out some over there. But I mean, and now they ended up selling out to Ethan Allen now, I think so. But I mean, that's what this all these places moved out of here, and the only place that stayed around basically was Volvo. Is the only place that's. I mean, now there's a couple other plants that's come in now, but you know, but you know, with Volvo being union and all, whenever it goes on strike, it kills this place right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
because now all the restaurants and stores ain't making a dime because all their employees aren't going to work.
Yeah, and when they go on strike, it just, I mean, even the people that works at Volvo, you know, the union, they go out and they buy all these big boats and all these big fancy houses and all this stuff, and then they go out on strike, and next thing you know, all that shit's up for sale.
Oh yeah, but that's what makes the world go round, you know.
Yeah, it is, but
because that's when your priorities come to order, you know. Oh, we ain't working this month. I better sell that boat now while I can.
Yeah,
and that'll cover a month mortgage or you know. That's why you gotta live under your means, man. Way under your means.
Yeah,
just because you can afford it, don't mean you should have it.
I used to do that, and then I decided I was going to own my own damn truck, and that was the biggest mistake I ever did in my life.
Yeah, there's a lot of drawback to owning your own rig.
Yeah, whenever that bastard broke down, I couldn't pick up the telephone and call and say, "Hey, your truck's sitting inside the road down here."
No, you ain't getting paid for. It's in the shop, you know.
Yeah,
you got to pay for it. Well,
I got it's called. It's coming out of my pocket.
And all that time you're sitting down, you're earning. Yeah, so that compounds that factor. That's why I never bought a truck.
Yeah.
As many times as my boss has offered me freaking that he'd plate it and fucking insure it. I'm like, yeah, it ain't enough. I'm just gonna sit right here and collect my hourly wage, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, best thing about it is I was home every night.
Yeah, that was when and then that was kind of my downfall of my trucking career, because that's when I had that accident down there. And I got to the point where I couldn't drive it anymore, and I was my own boss. I wasn't for company I was leased to. I wasn't forced dispatched. I picked my own damn loads, went where I wanted. So basically, it was so I didn't have anybody pushing me, and I'd wake up, and I'd find excuses not to pull this load, pull loads and stuff. I mean, this thing's 100 degrees outside, and I got to throw tarps. No, I mean,
you got old and lazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I got to the point where it was more mental. I got my mental got messed up, and
because you got used to not, and
I mean, I still have nightmares about that guy running across the interstate highway in front of my truck. I mean, but anyway, I ain't gonna get into that story. But
yeah, you're on the other side of it now, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now I wrecked my health and all. That year and a half afterwards, so I wrecked my health and got that diabetes. I let it take over and all this stuff. So now I can't get out and do what I need to do or anything else anymore. So.
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe you could even be on my side of it. Where the more I do, the more it hurts.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Then you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. Because if you don't go do something, you won't be able to go do something. And like, oh man.
I'm at just about at that point now. So I mean,
Well, that's why I'm gonna get out of here and go do something.
well, I heard that. Well, I reckon I'm fixing to shut it down. We ain't got too much going on anyway.
Yeah. You know, and I got half hour before the wife shows up, so I'm at least gonna get the dishes done.
I heard that.
All right.
Better before she puts you in one of them pile drivers or something.
Oh man, did you hear that bullshit the other night?
No, I missed it, but I mean, I heard her say something about a diamond cutter or something.
Oh man, she's gonna, yeah, huh? Like, they want to get a whole wrestling match, yeah, just to beat me up. Like,
now that she's a bionic woman now, Jimmy, you got to watch out.
Right. That's why I'm gonna get out of here and go be a good boy. Peace out, brother. Love y'all.
Thanks for coming in. All right. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate everybody coming by, and I was just trying to see if anybody would actually even show up today or not. But I appreciate everybody for coming. So, and we'll talk with you probably either tonight on Rocket Stream or Sunday night or something or other. But y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later.